Welcome back to Vintage American Cars. Today, we've got a lineup of classic cars and trucks under $10,000, ranging from race-ready Mopars to preserved Chevys and Mustangs. Let's jump right in and check them out.
1. 1968 Plymouth Satellite Race Car, $10,000, Greenville, Tennessee. First up, we have something a little different. A 1968 Plymouth Satellite that's been transformed into a race car, listed at $10,000. This one's got a serious build, featuring a 12-valve diesel engine swap paired with a 727 automatic transmission. The seller has already done important updates, like fixing the brakes with a brand new master cylinder, so it's mechanically moving in the right direction. It also has an air shifter setup. Although it's not currently hooked up, all the components are there. The car rides on classic centerline wheels with 275/60 tires in the rear and skinny Mickey Thompsons up front for that authentic drag strip look. According to the seller, they're open to trades for other cool vehicles or straight cash offers. If you've ever wanted a classic Mopar muscle car that's been modified with a twist, this Satellite might be calling your name. 2. 1976 Mercury Marquis, $10,000, Candler, North Carolina. Next on the list is a 1976 Mercury Marquis, priced at $10,000 and showing just 56,000 miles on the odometer. This car is in excellent condition, runs perfectly with no issues, and it features the rarer cloth seats, which are still in fantastic shape with no tears. The headliner is flawless, and the seller points out there's no rust anywhere. Underneath, it's got a Thrush True Dual exhaust system that gives it a nice tone. On the outside, it's sitting on 24-inch dub wheels with brand new tires installed less than 4 months ago. Despite the large wheels, they tuck in nicely without a lift kit, and the seller even mentions it could sit a little lower if you wanted. Mechanically, it's been well maintained with a new aluminum radiator and a new power steering system. The vinyl top is in good condition, and the body is finished in a rare shade of green that sometimes appears yellow depending on the light. This one has been garage kept its whole life and comes with a clean title. 3. 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, $8,000, Cave City, Kentucky. Here's something you don't see every day: the 1964 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, offered at $8,000. This little red coupe is a clean vintage driver with 91,000 miles on the clock and a manual transmission. The Corvair is known for its unique rear-mounted engine design, and while it was controversial back in the day, enthusiasts today really appreciate it for its character and driving feel. The seller describes this one as extra clean, garage-kept, and rust-free, with no dents and a tidy black interior. It runs and drives well, and even the tires are in good shape. For someone looking for an affordable way to step into the world of classic cars without taking on a huge project, this Corvair is an excellent option. Number 4. A 1976 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 Crew Cab C30, listed for $9,500 at Bluffton, South Carolina. At number 4, we've got a 1976 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 Crew Cab C30, listed for $9,500. This heavy-duty classic truck has just 76,000 miles and comes with a fuel-injected 454 V8 under the hood. The seller says it runs like a brand new truck, which is impressive for a vehicle nearly 50 years old. It has an automatic transmission and comes from just 2 owners. The only major issue to note is that the in-tank fuel pump is failing and will need to be replaced. Aside from that, this big Chevy is ready for work, play, or even restoration. Crew cab trucks from this era are getting harder to find, and with a 454 already in place, this one could serve as a tough hauler or even a custom show build.
Hit it!
Number 5. 1971 Oldsmobile Delta 88 convertible, $9,500, Houston, Texas.
At number 5 is a 1971 Oldsmobile Delta 88 convertible, priced at $9,500 in Houston. This big Olds is being sold as a restoration project, but it's in solid condition for its age. The seller says both the engine and transmission are in good shape, though the car hasn't run in about 2 years since it was parked. With some basic work, it could likely be brought back to life fairly quickly. The body does show some rust, but the frame and structure are strong, making it a great candidate for restoration. The interior and convertible top will both need attention. The top has holes from years of weather exposure, and the upholstery shows wear. Despite those needs, the car is complete, with all the major parts still intact. The tires are older and will need replacing, but once sorted, this Delta 88 could be an amazing cruiser. Classic American convertibles are only going up in value, and this one offers a lot of potential for under $10,000.
6. 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe. Here we have a 1970 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe, a two-door beauty finished in a classic gold exterior with a beige interior. Under the hood sits a 350 paired with an automatic transmission, and the VIN confirms it's factory correct. This Monte Carlo features bucket seats with a console, giving it that sporty yet comfortable vibe. It's got a mild cam and headers for a little extra rumble, making it sound and feel more alive on the road. The seller notes it does need some floor pan patchwork or a replacement, but the car comes with a brand new trunk pan ready to be installed. With a clean Kentucky title and the option to trade for another Monte Carlo, this is a golden opportunity, literally.
Number 7, 1968 Chevrolet Corvair Convertible Monza 140, $8,500, Skipperville, Alabama. Next up is a 1968 Chevrolet Corvair Monza 140 convertible priced at $8,500. Finished in sleek black on black, this car looks sharp and stylish. It's running a 4-speed manual transmission, and according to the seller, it runs and drives well. The convertible top is in great condition, and the interior shows no rips, tears, or heavy wear. Mechanically, it could use a little love: a tune-up, new brake pads, fresh shocks, and a speedometer cable replacement. The gas gauge float isn't working properly, but the seller has already ordered both a new sending unit and cable. With nice rally wheels, solid floor pans, and no rust issues, this Corvair is structurally sound. It's ready for some finishing touches and would make a fantastic cruiser for the ride enthusiast.
8. 1978 Ford Mustang Cobra hatchback, $9,000, Bryant, Arkansas. Here's something special for Ford fans: a 1978 Mustang King Cobra hatchback, offered at $9,000. This one's been in the same family since new, and the current owner has spent the last 5 years carefully bringing it back to life. It's powered by a 5.0 302 V8 paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. And yes, it even comes with factory T-tops, AC, and the original radio. The seller has done a lot of work: new brakes and lines, fresh fluids throughout, a new steering rack, radiator, starter solenoid, tires, and more. The heater core has been bypassed, but otherwise, it's mechanically well sorted. With its blue paint, brown interior, and all the classic King Cobra details, this car really stands out as a piece of late 70s muscle history.
Nine. 1970 Chevrolet CE10934, $10,000, Fort Smith, Arkansas. Next is a 1970 Chevrolet CE10934 pickup truck priced at $10,000 or best offer. This was once a show truck, but the seller no longer has the time to keep it in the spotlight. It still runs and drives, but there's an electrical gremlin. It tends to eat batteries. and the seller admits wiring work isn't their specialty. On the upside, it's fitted with big 16.5 Mickey Thompson tires that give it a commanding stance. The truck's paint and presentation suggest it could shine again with some attention. Or you could enjoy it as it sits, turning heads everywhere you go. It's a solid project with plenty of potential for the right buyer.
Number 10, 1978 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, $10,000, Opelika, Alabama. Last but not least, a true barn find, a 1978 Chevrolet Monte Carlo with only 47,000 original miles. This car was stored for decades after the original owner's wife passed, and it still carries that preserved charm. Finished in a deep burgundy both inside and out, it's loaded with originality. No cracks in the dash, a headliner that's perfectly intact, and an interior that feels almost untouched. Under the hood sits a 305 high-output V8 paired with a brand new transmission. It runs smooth, like a sewing machine, as the seller describes. The tires still have tread, but are dry-rotted in spots from sitting, so they'll need attention before hitting the open road. With a clean title and plenty of originality, this $10,000 Monte Carlo is a time capsule waiting to be enjoyed.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this list of classic deals, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more vintage American cars and trucks. See you in the next video.